Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmute for y'all today? Know this is a general, timeless read, so take what resonates, throw away what does not. If this is not your story, do not make it fit. So, split the deck open. What we got here? Interesting. So we got Nightlight. I think these are reversed, but Spirit said take it as it comes out. So we got somebody that I feel like we got somebody that sees nurturing as a weakness and somebody that wants to be like left alone because they're feeling emotionally attacked. Somebody may be feeling isolated or just really alone right now. I feel like this person that sees nurturing as a weakness is very superficial and lacks balance. Has low self-esteem too. So let's see what Spirit has in store. Yeah, okay, so some of the cards are not just looking at everything. Oh, Spirit is saying leave it just like this. I just wanted to double check and make sure, y'all. So let's see. And I opened it back up again, and Nightlight is in the middle again. And these some thick ass cards. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting read. I can kind of already feel what it's gonna be about. Golly. Okay, so Spirit, like I said before, I'm like, how should I do this? Spirit said, whatever comes out, take it, how it resonates. Nightlight. So Spirit definitely wants me to focus on this energy today. We have Leo, we have Pisces. Those could be significant. If not, it's not. We also got the moon here. So what? That's Pisces, Cancer energy. We got Capricorn. We got a few signs today. We got Libra. Well. Okay, so off rip, if you dealing with somebody that you just don't want to deal with no more, that you want to walk away from, or you getting the signs to, or you need to, this is your reading, because all the cards are reversed. And this is how Spirit wanted me to do it. So, like I said, you could be dealing with somebody. I feel like, viewer, you want to be left alone right now. You feel alone. You could be in a relationship. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. I'm pretty sure this is someone you're dating or that you're in a relationship with, in a marriage with. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like that it's complicated. And I think you're a little tired of it being complicated. That's what I get the most. Like, it's been complicated for a little minute. Or maybe you're just seeing that it's complicated and you like, why am I dealing with this shit? Like, this is too much. You know, it shouldn't be this hard to be with somebody or to be around somebody. And if it is, this obviously is not where I need to be. 3 threes for confirmation. Like I said, I feel like the person you're dealing with, they sees nurturing as a weakness. So you probably haven't been getting nurtured much in this connection whatsoever, if at all. I'm hearing children. If you have children or if they're around, I feel like they're not as nurturing to the children, or if they are a mother or a father, they didn't learn it, so they're not giving it. I don't like to get that message, but that's what's coming up. I'm just being honest. This person is very moody. They have a negative attitude. They moody. 1 minute they good, then they not. They don't get over things easily. They a little lazy. Let's go ahead and put it out there. They lazy. They're unmotivated, pessimistic, and they like to escape their problems rather than tackle them head on or face them. So I feel like if you could be trying to talk to somebody about, well, let's talk it out, let's communicate, they're just kind of 3/4 for confirmation. They either walk away, they get mad, or they say, yeah, we can talk, but then they interrupt a lot. They don't let you get a word in, or They just shut you down. Everything you try to tell them, that's not me. I don't do that. They really just try to point the finger right back at you instead of taking any type of accountability or any type of apology. Like, they don't even, I feel like this person's very unapologetic, or they give sorry ass apologies if they do. But this person is very moody. You'll know who this is because they just moody. I just keep hearing 1 minute they good and then the next minute they not. They got a fucking attitude. And I feel like you are fed up. You're tired of it because it's like, why? Like, why you just can't be happy? Why you just can't be, it's giving me miserable Molly energy. Whoever you dealing with is a miserable Molly. Or Marvin, if it's a guy, for the women that are watching. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So if that's not who this is, or you don't know nobody like that, then this probably is not your reading. Click on another one. But that's what I'm getting. I feel like that you feeling drained, viewer. Once it's all said and done, you feel drained. You're tired. You may even bottle up your emotions. Maybe this person bottles up their emotions, and then when they finally do get them out, they kind of spaz out, they crash out, however y'all want to put it. But I feel like you might be bottling up your emotions because shit, it's like you walking on eggshells. Anything you say, this person is I'm hearing rebuttal, the word rebuttal. They always got some slick shit to say back, or it's just they don't take well to criticism. To helpful, constructive criticism. You could be trying to help this person out, and they take it personal. They take it too serious. Like, they just get mad. And once it's all said and done, it's the end of a cycle, viewer. It is. It's not going to go any higher than this. If you're looking for it to work or for it to work out, it's not. And I feel like it's not. Like, it even has figure out something intuitively. So your intuition's literally telling you. But it's like you're waiting for this sign instead of taking action. Like, I don't know what type of sign you're looking for, baby, but you got enough. It's not going to work out. If you're out somewhere with this person and y'all can't have fun, or y'all start to bickering, arguing, or having serious conversations, and then you got to go somewhere else to talk it out, you probably don't need to be with this person. I'm just saying, like, y'all should be having fun and being in a loving environment, or to be in each other's company and love it. You love being in their company and you having fun, you enjoying yourself, you're always smiling. If that's only sometimes or half the time or a fraction of the time, then this is not your person. This is not, or energy that you need to be around, because why is it always like this? You feel me? Or why is it sometime like this? Like, why it can't always just be good, positive vibes? And I really feel like this person does not know how to tap into that energy. I heard copycat, so just take it as it resonates. Maybe they're trying to. Maybe they see someone else do it, or you're trying to teach them that, and it's just not clicking. It's not clicking. You feel me? It's not clicking. Like this. Yeah, if they seeing nurturing as a sign of weakness, or say you try to like hug it out or talk to them or show them love or appreciation and gratitude, and they just kind of brush it off, or it's giving me a real superficial fake energy. I really feel like this person don't even want to be around you. It's just that you could be doing something for them besides being an energy host, and they're just reaping the benefits of whatever it is you're doing for them, viewer. We're gonna find out. But I feel like I said, you could be like, it's like you're waiting for this sign though. Like, you're getting all the signs that the end of a cycle is here, and that it's time to transition into higher wisdom. Like, also, this could have been hidden from you, or you could have just ignored it this whole time, because you got the moon, and with the moon, there are illusions. Things tend to look prettier at nights. And then in the daytime, you can see it for what it is, because the sun is shining on it or whatever. So it could have been like, maybe you ignored this person's attitude and moodiness, or maybe you thought it was just a phase, or that you could help them change. And eventually you get out of that. Like, you can't, people have to want to change. You can be a positive impact and a role model or inspiration, but if they don't have aspirations to change, or to really look at themselves and be like, oh, I do need to straighten up my attitude. I am moody or mad or miserable, and they don't want to change that, then there's nothing you can do. The effect won't take effect until you leave. And again, they want to change. And sometimes people just don't. They just don't change. They just end up being the same miserable person lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. 3 threes for confirmation. And I feel like, even with me saying that, I feel like that this person was a lesson. I mean, obviously it's not working out. So when it ain't working out, it's a lesson for you to realize what you don't want in life. Like, is this really who you want to be with, or the energy you want to be around, if this is not a romantic relationship? You could be having inner doubts and difficulty choosing, like, whether you should leave them alone. You don't want to be too cautious or hasty and make like a hasty decision, like, well, it's over, I'm done. And then you feel like, well, wait, baby, you got all the signs. If it was going to work out, it would have been worked out by now. I don't know how long you've been with them, but if it was going to work out, it would have worked out by now. Honestly, the signs is what the signs I'm getting. We got Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, Leo. Those are all signs in like latter in the year. You feel me? Even though, yes, Capricorn and Pisces is in the beginning, when you're going through the cycles of the zodiac, we start at Aries or whatever, at least with the Gregorian calendar and stuff. We start at Aries and it goes after that. So you could have been with this person for months, for some of y'all, maybe a year or more. And again, you're seeing all the signs. I also saw 1111, and then 3 ones again for confirmation. So you're getting divine signs that, baby, let them go. Even the fact that you got to make these decisions and it's just heavy on you. Let go of the guilt. Don't be feeling guilty for this person. Oh, I'm just noticing numbers. So we got 5 4s. We got 3 4s too. We got 999. 3 9s, 777, 222, 4 2s, 5 2s. We got quite a bit of confirmations here too. 555 if you needed that confirmation. 1212 as soon as I look at the what's the name, and then 33, 333. A lot of signs out here. I feel like that this person may make you really doubt yourself and be overcritically of yourself or others. They could be very overcritically of themselves and others, and you're just like picking up that energy. Or if this is something that you've dealt with or have been dealing with, this person kind of amplifies that energy. They're not really giving you like the reassurance that, you know, that everything is cool. It's like like I said, I just keep seeing the energy being like amplified as opposed to them calming it down, them soothing you. We got self-depreciating. So this person's self-esteem is really low. So on here, unforgiving. Did I say that? I think I said that. I didn't know this was on here. But either way, dismissive, unforgiving. They could be very materialistic. Or like I said, maybe they're not materialistic, but you give them material things and they like it. That's why they're around, because you're doing for them. And without you, they're going to have to go back to square one when it's just them on the struggle bus. You get what I'm saying? 3 3s for confirmation. I feel like that they give you this suspicious energy, like something about them is suspicious, and you just don't trust this person. Not like you thought you did. I feel like at one point you did, but now you seeing them in a whole new light. Like, who are you, bro? Like, I don't know you. I don't trust you. Like, you're basically whatever secret persona they was hiding. It's like you can finally see it for what it is, especially if you have something positive to compare it to, or someone positive to compare it to. You just like, yeah, this is not what I want, who I want. Like I said, we got lazy twice. So that's even more confirmation. This person's lazy. They're not going to change anytime soon, viewer. So please understand that. They're not going to change. And not to mention they got manipulative. So if you, again, divine signs, you're waiting for a sign instead of taking action. Not taking a leap of faith, like fears. I don't know what you're scared of. But, and then we got secrets again, reveal, like everything's being revealed to you, viewer. I don't know. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's like you're not getting it because you're still trying to hold on to something that's no longer serving you. And again, we got isolation again. So you with this person, but you feel alone. You don't feel like you're in a relationship. You feel like you're doing everything by yourself. This person's very detached and disconnected from themselves, from their spirit. And then they throw these little self-pity parties so you can they manipulate you into feeling sorry for them. Maybe they might be very persuasive sexually to try to get you to, maybe they'd be like, okay, this is what you like, so let me just give you this. Or that could be their way of getting that energy source from you to try to switch up the mood, or just when they low on energy, you know what I'm saying? But they're very contradictory too. So like I said before, you might try to call them out on something, and then instead of taking accountability, they'll point the finger back at you and say, well, you do that, well, you do this, instead of you get what I'm saying? Instead of just being like, you right, I did do that, or I don't remember, but I apologize. You get what I'm saying? And people sometimes, when they've been through trauma, not sometimes, really, when they've been through trauma, it can be hard for them to remember things. Sometimes it's not always an entity that's taking their place. Sometimes it's just trauma and they really don't remember because they're so much in survival mode. And you could have dealt with that, viewer, so maybe you can understand where I'm coming from with that. So, but I feel like this person could definitely deal with that, but at the same time, they also don't want to take accountability. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, what? Why is this person scared why are you scared to take action? Why are you scared to take action? Spirit is like, use the tarot. Okay. Excuse me. Not wanting to deal with issues, negative thinking patterns, bad habits, defending yourself from criticism. So even though Spirit is saying the tarot cards, I feel like it's negative thinking patterns. You feel like, oh, damn, I got to start over again. Or damn, like I wanted it to work out so bad. Or is I'm going to ever find anybody to love me? Or, it could just be whatever negative thinking patterns that you're dealing with from past ancestors. Three ones and then 1788 could be significant. But that's what I'm seeing with this. You just don't kind of want to deal with it. You just it's like you're going through the motions. And you just I'm going to just settle. But I feel like your soul is like, no more settling. You keep fucking settling, and then you keep ending up with the same shit until it just blows up in your face and you're backed into this corner and you don't have a choice but to leave because you're so depressed or miserable or sad or down or completely drained of your energy. You got to get yourself out that cycle. Stop waiting till the last minute. When you see red flags, you dip. Ain't no more, well, let's see if we can make it work and let's see. And no, baby. That's why you in this predicament in the first place. Because you seen them red flags and you ignored them. You ignored your intuition. But I feel like you're paying attention to your intuition more. Or if this person keeps trying to manipulate you, Spirit is telling you, look at the signs you already got. There's nothing else you need to search for. Yes, this person might mean well. They might really do mean well. Got a 5 of swords at the bottom. I don't know. They might mean well, but they're very traumatized, and there's nothing you can do about it until they see that problem. Why? Yeah. Tell me more. Why is this person scared to take action? Yeah. See, okay. So before I said that, I said tell me more. So we got black magic at the bottom of the card, the 5 of Wands. And then the Sun. And then we got false person and 4 of Cups. So I feel like this is your person. I feel like, shit, at the end of the day, they fake. They fake, they phony, they're not. You see how it's 2 sides to one person? The fake side and then the hee ha ha. They smile in your face. They act like everything is okay. But this person is really not happy. And there's nothing that you can do, viewer, to fix this. Let me say that again. It is nothing you can do to fix this. You've already been trying for quite some time. And have they changed? No, if anything, they got worse because you're settling for it. You're putting up with it. You're entertaining it. And I learned a little lesson the other day. even if you entertain something at the smallest level, even if it's just entertainment for you, say you got somebody that like you and they not saying the wrong things, but they not necessarily saying the right things that you want to hear, but you still entertaining it because you know they mean well, they cool. You know, maybe they'll change. Just block them. They already showing you who they are. They already showing you what they got to offer, what they're willing to give you. Let it go. Let it go. And guess what? You open up a whole new portal to another world, another possibility, more opportunities, a whole nother reality. You quantum leap. This is another way to quantum leap, blocking people out that don't want shit but to disrupt your vibration, to disrupt your reality, to manipulate you into thinking that you're going to get A, B, and C when really they have nothing to offer. I ain't going to even say X, Y, and Z. They ain't got shit to offer because they still a fucking mess. They still got to work on themselves. And I say, like, everyone has to work on themselves. Not everyone who has to work on themselves is a fucking mess. But this person, no, they're a fucking mess. And I'm going to just be honest. They're a fucking mess. And you trying to save them, Captain Save-A-Ho, you wasting your time. You ain't gonna do nothing but piss yourself off and cause unnecessary stress that you really just is not meant for you to deal with anymore. You've learned your lesson. The cycle is done. It's over. Finito. I don't know what else you want. And this person's under black magic and they just went deeper into it. They're not going to see it. You're not going to help them see it. If you say it, they're probably going to get pissed off because how dare you insinuate that they have an entity or a demon, you feel me? Or that they're being manipulated through the matrix. 3 2s for confirmation. And with the sun and then literally the 10 of wands right after that. So all these negative draining ass cards and then the sun and then the 10 of wands, this person wants to be happy, but they're just not. And it's like, I keep hearing it's nothing you can do about it, viewer. You've done as much as you possibly can. I feel like that you represent the sun energy naturally. And it's just a burden trying to keep up with them. Well, with trying to get them to keep up with you. 3 2s again. Trying to make them happy. You may be trying to buy them things or do stuff for them. Take them on trips or just be very kind-hearted and gentle towards them. And they're just not getting it. I heard tired. I feel like you're very tired of going through this cycle of treating people the same way only to get shitted on. 3 2s and 4 2s for confirmation. Yeah, I feel like really down now that I'm tapping into your energy. You're just like, because it's like you just want this 10 of cups. You just want things to work out for once. You really want to feel the sense of a tribe, a soul tribe, or family, however you want to put it. But family, girl, I just asked today. Family has a lot of negative energy attached to it. So from here on out, I'm probably going to say soul tribe more than often. I mean, more than I'm not. Did I say that right? I'm going to just say soul tribe. So, but yeah, I feel like this is all you really just want to experience. You just really want to experience genuine love, care, and nurture in return because this is who you are. This is what you give out. But you keep getting only a little in return. Page of Pentacles. People only willing to give you just a little bit. Just enough so that you'll shut the fuck up and be satisfied. And I say it like that because that's how they see it. They just want you to shut the fuck up. Once it's all said and done. They tired of you bringing up their bad attitude, their moodiness, their issues, their problems, their trauma, whatever they got going on. They tired of you bringing that shit up. But they're not going to leave. They're not. They're not going to leave because you keep putting up with it. It's easy. You an easy target. They not leaving. You think they going to leave and you just doing all of this shit for them? They're not going to leave. You're going to have to be the one to take a leap of faith and get the fuck up out of there. I was going to say, well, how does this person see you? We've seen enough, but you might be a little hard-headed. So how does this person, this false, fake-ass, superficial person see the viewer? So whole new deck, secrets. What's the secret? What's the secret that they keeping from you? That they want to work things out with you. They act like they want to work things out with you. But do they really want to work things out with you? No. They do not. Three of Swords. They don't want to work things out. We got the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So they put on a front like they care about you. They might big you up. They might support you. They might put on this front like they know that you're a King of Cups, Knight of Cups type person. Like you want marriage. We got the Four of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting now with this, they know that you the star. We got the Six of Wands. They know that you're the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. So they probably have never been treated as good as you're treating them, viewer. 3 2s for confirmation. You probably get this person the world. You really do treat them good. Or as good as you know how to do it. As good as you want to do it. And yeah, they ain't trying to let that go. They know you're the King of Cups. But they're stuck in the past. And they're not going to tell you, I got all this past issues and trauma and heartbreak or whatever. They're not going to tell you, or they might have told you, like, I've been hurt a lot. Maybe y'all, this is where y'all trauma bonded at. I've been hurt a lot, blah, 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 blah. Whatever they feed into you on how they've been hurt. But I want to work this out. I want to work on myself. I want to do better. I want, to be loved. I want to be in a loving relationship. But they keep showing you that they're stuck in the past. But are they ever going to admit that? No, that's why I came out with the damn secret card. Because they're not going to admit that they need help. But you're not their savior. You're not there to help them. You was an opportunity for them to see, like, hey, you can live life a different way. You can change. You can grow. You can love yourself more. And this can work. But I honestly feel like it's just a karmic relationship from jump. It was never going to work. Because this ain't who you're supposed to be with. This was just a lesson for you to learn for you to start picking up intuitively when people are stuck in the past, stuck on hurt people, but they put on this fake ass smile like they're working on themselves, like they want to work things out in life, like they're trying to get their shit together, and they're not. It's a lie. Like their foundation is love and harmony and, support, when that foundation about to crack any day, if it hasn't already. What else the viewer needs to know about this person, Spirit? What else does the viewer need to know about this person? Yep, I told you. Oh, look at that. Just leave it right there. And then we got the Ten of Swords at the bottom, and there we have it. The karmic connection card. I told you this person was karmic. They are karmic. That is it. You invested in this karmic connection. Oh, I can't make this shit up. Got the energy vampire. So this person is only invested so they can suck up your fucking energy, viewer. I really need you to understand this shit. Because I know who this is for. I know a few people who this is for. And they're only investing in you because you're an energy source to them. They know that you might be a little obsessed with them, or that you were at one point. Maybe you're not anymore because you're starting to see through that bullshit. But you are willing to treat them good and treat them right. And that's something they ain't experienced before. So you think they finna just let you go all willy-nilly? No. They finna take as much as you willing to give them. And if you keep dealing with this energy, then it's because you're not seeing the signs early enough. It's either something wrong with you, that you're attracting this energy, with your self-esteem, with your worth, your value, with you needing to reevaluate your standards, what you're willing to settle for. Or you just not seeing this shit intuitively. You're seeing it too late. Or a combination of all of that, for real. But they've been hurt so much with the Ten of Swords. Like all they have to offer is the same Ten of Swords energy. They're just going to keep stabbing you in the back and keep manipulating you into the cycle to take them back over and over again. And you got to start seeing cycles with people. Because if not, You just gonna keep getting hurt. And you're not gonna heal. You're not gonna grow. You're not gonna escape the cycle. Guess what? You're gonna find it in a whole nother person when you go to them next. So I'm gonna get to you in a minute, but let's finish. Because I feel like you need some advice. But with the Six of Cups, up in the clouds, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, this person, like I said, from a past life, and y'all needed to learn this lesson this lifetime. Maybe at one point you have fun with them, and you might miss them a little bit, but baby, they're delusional. They're delusional. I feel like they put on a front like their inner child was healthy and healed. But when it comes down to it, they're really just arrogant and childish. I feel like they may watch you. Like some of them, they go through periods. Like sometimes they like watching you to see what you're doing. But then other times they ain't thinking about you. They could care less. Because this person really, they're not happy with themselves, so they can't possibly make you happy. 3 threes, I seen that earlier. Nor do they want to be with you, bro. They don't. Because I asked how they feel about you. We ain't got no cups out here. No cups whatsoever, except for the Six of Cups. So they might miss you here and there when y'all not talking, or when y'all have breaks, or when y'all not around each other. But it's more of an energy source because they're an energy vampire. They have some type of possession that you're not equipped for. Unless this is what you do and you there to help. But again, this person, they don't even want to help. So even if you try to help them get rid of this entity, they're not looking for it because they're more than likely in denial because they're fucking delusional. They're in denial. They don't think that you try to tell people all day, you picked up something from somebody or from somewhere, 3 threes for confirmation. And they'll deny it. No, I didn't. I'm good. They're fucking delusional. But if you want to keep dealing with delusion, baby, that's what you're going to get. You're just going to get more delusion. I feel like this person, like they feel you trying to leave or feel you that you're tired. And whenever they feel that, they have to like rush in to try to convince you and manipulate you into staying in their little delusion so that they can keep using you. Because that's really what this person's doing. They're using you, viewer. We got the moon again. So more confirmation from a whole nother deck. They're fucking lying to your face. And they're keeping secrets. The secrets card, 7 of Swords. They're not telling you the truth, and they're not going to. You see, I just want to post this little picture. You see how she looking sneaky, like she like, what the fuck can I get away with today? That's how your person is. Like, how can I keep you satisfied enough to keep giving me what I want? And most importantly, your person's a fucking hater. They're a hater. Remember I said copycat earlier? Yeah. They're a hater. They're a copycat. They don't know who they are. And I'm pretty sure some of you have dealt with this because most people you know don't know who they are. You might have even went through that stage like we all do because we all get manipulated and brainwashed into thinking that we are somebody else that we are truly not. Basically to not be our authentic selves. So this person don't know who they are. And they're going to keep being a hater from afar. I feel like they even hate on you. When you shining and doing good, they can't stand that shit. Or they have to try to outshine you. They might try to outshine other people or compete with them. 3 threes for confirmation and 4 threes. And you would know if they do. Does it work? No. And last but not least, the Death card. They don't want to be with you, viewer. Remember, I asked how they feel about you. These are the cards that came out. They don't want this relationship, but they're putting on a front. Superficial was one of the words. They're willing to put this front on because they don't want to see you happy with anybody else because they're not happy. That's typically how it is when people, think about it. Like I said, when you try to like walk off or run or leave or disconnect, they be like, oh shit, I'm losing them. I'm losing her. I need to do something to keep them stuck. Because to see you happy is like a slap in the face to them. How dare you go off and be happy? And I've had all the karmics damn near that I've dealt with be like that. As soon as you try to do better for yourself and leave, Or just say you just trying to leave because you just tired and drained and you just like, bruh, like I'm not progressing with you. Boy, do they get mad. You see a whole other side of them. They either try to manipulate. First, they try to manipulate you into staying. And then if that doesn't work, then you start to see the asshole side of them. Sometimes you get a little bit of both. You know, they might mix it up for some razzle dazzle. But either way, babe, this person is dead on the inside spiritually. And I just keep picturing somebody just somebody moping around, just miserable, just with this dark energy, this dark cloud around them. They're not happy. They're always going to rain on your parade. No matter how happy you are, you can't fix them. They're not ready for it. Anything else? I didn't think so. I feel drained talking about them. Like, ugh, their energy sucks. And especially if you can't take your person out, and again, they hating on everybody, or they don't speak, y'all just don't get that. Like, oh, y'all look so good and happy together and this, that, and the third. And if y'all are out together and y'all are not together, or you have to put on this front like y'all are and y'all happy, why are you fronting? Why are you lying to yourself? Why are you trying to force something that's over, that's done? Do you really want to keep dragging this out? And again, remember, this is bigger than trying to prove a point and being in your ego. This is you missing out on what's destined for you and being happy, and that 10 of Cups lifestyle that you want to experience. You're missing out on that because you're trying to hold on to something that's already dead, to someone that's spiritually dead on the inside. So it's up to you, viewer. I ain't here to tell you what to do. You ain't got to listen to me. You're going to do your own thing anyway. You've been doing your own thing. But I'm just telling you, you stay in the cycle, you repeat the cycle, and then you miss out on what's for you. Now, there that little saying that can't ever miss out what's for you. You have to wait for it to come back again, or some opportunities just don't come back. And Spirit wants you to know that some opportunities don't come back. So you can keep delving in this energy all you like, and just see what that gets you. You got all the information. You got all the signs you need. You don't need any more signs to wait. You don't need to wait around for it. But I can't tell you when to leave. Only you can make that conscious decision. When you get tired of being sick and tired, you'll do better for yourself. When you get tired of not loving yourself, and you get tired of letting these fears conquer you and keep you stuck in cycles with people who don't fucking love you or themselves, much less, then you'll fix it. Until then, the cycle continues. What's this viewer's advice, Spirit? What's the viewer's advice? What is the viewer's advice? Stop settling for fucking clown energy. Stop settling for clowns. Oh, the obsessed card. Stop being obsessed with clown energy. Trashy people. We literally got trash box on here. Their box may be trash too. Who knows? I don't know. I can't tell you that. And I'm not here to say that that's the case. But if that resonates for you, then take that. Either way, I'm just saying, don't be obsessed with box that really is trash at the end of the day. Just because the cat may be good or the wand may be good. Don't let that be the reason why you're staying stuck to somebody. Because 9 times out of 10, if that's the case and that's all y'all really got to offer, or they got to offer, they got an incubus or a succubus attached to them that's sucking out the life force of you. Just remember that. Spirit wants you to find people who are like-minded, who are willing to give you two-way abundance, as opposed to settling and being obsessed with or staying stuck in this cycle of trashy ass energy from people. It's time to raise your standards, reevaluate them, upgrade your standards, because they're no longer meeting the criteria. They causing you all this stress for no reason. You confused, dazed, stressed out, worn out. Baby, it's time to let that go. Anything from the dice. Anything from the dice. Bruh, we got the moon card again. Pisces energy, Libra energy. So I feel like with this, they really are trying to hide how unbalanced they are. But you can see it. You just gotta love yourself enough to say no. No more. Like, I'm not doing this shit no more. You feel me? Let's see. This is... What is this? We got T, we got R, we got E. I wanted to get some more, like, letters. Let me see. I don't even want to look at them, but we got... I'm going to just get the ones we got. We got A. Where is this? Oh, this is L. So we got A, L, N, C. Any more letters? S, M, Z, B, Q, G. I think this is W. We got A again, N, E, H, Z, what's that? X, not C, X, J, O. I think that's all the letters in my hand. Yeah, that's all the letters. I'm not really getting anything off of the other charms. I think Spirit just wanted me to get letters for this confirmation. But the dragonflies right here, it's time for you to transform, viewer. Time for you to transform and let this type of energy, this mindset, you attracting this energy, go away. For real, for real. But y'all heard the letters I got. Yeah, y'all should go ahead and get up out of there. But that's all I got for y'all. If y'all heard those letters and they resonate with you, might want to skedaddle. Might be missing a few letters or one, but this is very telling. So that's all I have for you. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. And then I sing 222 for more confirmation. Ciao.